Hi everybody, it's Kara. You may remember, I think a couple months ago now, I made some altered domino books and I had such a good time with them. I decided to go ahead and make some more. I found a really cute set of images that I used for one, and then I used images I already had on another. So here's the first one. This one is obviously going to be a Wizard of Oz theme. Black and white Dorothy image on the front. And then if you can see the outside, how I got it all glittered up like her shoes, I actually used a metallic embossing powder on those. And I think it just turned out really, really cool. I love it. This particular one ties on both sides, like the ones I made before. So basically you untie the sides to open it, like so, and then there's a little book full of images from the movie in there, which I thought was just really adorable. It's on both sides. I left the panels in between blank on this particular one because I just really loved the images and I wanted them to pop out. So that's Domino book number one. The second one I tied slightly different. This one I based on Marie Antoinette. And again, I used the embossing on here. I used a gold that I had, and if you can see it, hopefully you can see that detail. Makes it look very, very vintage. Can you see all that? And I just love the way this turned out. And then I brought it down on the sides, if you can see. It just looks really cool, I think. So you can see the front a little bit better. You untie it. This one I did slightly different. I just put one ribbon at the back, and then I'm bringing it to the front to tie it. I kind of distressed and then embossed a little fan and then added a little flower. So that's the cover. I think it's really pretty. I love this one. And the back I just left with the alcohol inks, and I put a little bit of gold, the metal mixed in there when I did that. So hopefully you can kind of see the shine just a little bit. And then inside are images that I had for Marie Antoinette. In between each one I did kind of a background stamp that to me looks like a wallpaper they maybe would have used. So there's all of those. Now if you're interested in making these are very, very simple. You obviously just need 2 dominoes and then whatever images or stamps you're going to use, and I've done them with and without images. And then you just need this little piece of paper, which is basically 9 inches by 1 7/8 inches, and you score every 7/8 of an inch to get this little panel. And then you have a teeny little piece that you end up cutting off that doesn't quite fit. Then you just basically attach both ends to the dominoes to create your book after you've scored it and folded it, of course. And then keep in mind you can do your ties a couple different ways, actually 3 that I can think of. You can do it this way where I just put one in the back. You'll notice I put it behind the panel, the paper that attached to the domino, and I put a little bit of glossy accent back there, and then I use the adhesive, which I use score tape, to hold it in place, and it's in there really good. I usually do let it dry overnight though before I tie it up. And then this one, like I said, as you can see, comes around the front and ties in the front down here. Now this one I did a similar thing for, but I basically did the ribbon on both ends behind the panel, again with a little bit of glossy accent and some score tape. And then once it dries, they can tie on both sides. Now if you didn't want to put ribbon behind these panels, I suppose you could also take a piece of ribbon and just tie it around the entire outside if you wanted to, and that would be an option as well. So I hope you guys give these a try if you haven't. They're a lot of fun. I absolutely love them, and I love this new embossing that I've done on these. I think it makes them look gorgeous, and I'm a huge fan of embossing powder. I love to emboss things. I think it gives it a really nice effect. So if you haven't tried that, you should check it out. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Thanks. Bye.